Okay, so here we are, but going back into data processing to have a look at the survey date and structures referencing wizard. The survey date is very straightforward. We've got the file we're operating up there. And let's say that you were out on the 8th of January, and you only did sections from 101 up to, say, 10. Quite reasonable amount to do in a big river. In fact, quite a lot to do. So we then click continue, and that date is then added to those 101 to 109 sections. But then you might say, well, okay, on the second day we were operating from 110, and we're going to go up a bit further, and we'll go up to 22. You're adding the date into those quite happily, and that's all sorted out. I've got this sample file of the proper one that we were using, and that's a completed showing the whole header file of a structure. We've got 5 for the top 5 are standard open channel, and we then include these 5 on a structure name, number, bearing, angle, and description. So that information is already in there. So I'm going to go and into the structure data wizard, not on this named file, but on this one. This is the one I want to populate with the correct information. This information is vital because it goes on all the drawings, it goes in all the a lot of the files elsewhere. So we've really got to get it right, and you need to be on the ball for this. It looks and finds in this file 3 rivers. We're going to click continue. And because it is assuming there's only one section on the bottom structure, if there only was, and it calls it 101U, we can type the name and say, but we know that 101 is a downstream. So we automatically change that to a D, and then I'm going to, because I'm a bit lazy, I'm going to copy that data into here, and then the multi-span concrete, call it what it is. Call it something along the lines of might be twin 600mm diameter UPVC culvert. Put a nice description on there which tells the modelers what it is. The name might be a footbridge. It's an unknown. It's not a named structure. This is a main road, the A396. Tell them it's the A396. It's a major road. Anyway. We're on here, we got the defaults to number 1, and we're going to click continue, and you'll notice it then assumes that the second point that it comes to is going to be the upstream face, and there it is, 102U, and look, all the data's copied nice and easily. We then click again, and it then goes and finds the next structure, which is BE coded, PTS coded, DK coded, or HR, and it said, oh, this is a new structure. Well, let's follow it down with this, and I'm just going to copy that. In between, of course, are the open channel ones. At section 110, which is there, we've now got the Bridge Street Road Bridge. We're going to copy that in, again, because it makes life easy. But I've got to change that U to a D. We know it's structure number 2, and then we know it's a twin span concrete. So don't be afraid to be descriptive here. Put that in there. That's 110D. We know that the next one is the upstream face. It's still only structure number 2, and it's got all the information on there. And that's how you go through and, in effect, put all this extensive header information in there. I'm not going to go any further. The next one up would have been probably, I can't see it straight away, it might be up in 20, 21, 22, 23, no, so a long way up. So that's, you're putting in your structure data in the correct format. It's numbering the structures, and these of course all come out at the end on the drawing, structure number so and so, and the name of the structure. It's really quite vital we get that correctly. So that finishes off this one, and we'll be on to the next video as you wish.